All right, hey guys, I've had a lot of requests about chair Tai Chi and isolating the top half of the body from the bottom half of the body. So I'm going to do a series on movements that you can do from a seated or standing position that don't involve moving your feet. And then later we'll go into the steps of Tai Chi walking. If you've come to class, you've already got those, but we'll do a nice refresher so that you can follow along. And yeah, we're just gonna start with the first movement of the form, which after commencement, which feel free to warm up your shoulders with a couple of commencement circles, just forward and back. Feeling how the weight shifts on our sit bones, and feeling how we shift from the heel and the sit bones to the front of the foot, to the top of our movement, making sure at the top of our movement our shoulders are nice and settled, and then sinking back down. We can do a couple of those just to warm up, and then we're going to hold the ball. You can hold the ball on either side. Right now I'm on my left. Holding the ball and trying to keep a nice round posture in the chest, turning away from our center, away from where our hips are currently facing. Our left palm on top, our right palm supporting on the bottom. From here, we're going to breathe in, breathe out, and open and separate. So I'll end up kind of on the same lines as my knees. The right palm will turn over, left palm will turn downwards. Then we'll breathe in, transition, so that we're right palm on top, left hand on bottom, and they are meeting. Round posture in the chest, relax the elbow and shoulder, and then on exhale, until we're back more or less along those lines with the knees. Maybe just past the knee if you're feeling like you got a little bit more flexibility in the pectorals there, but we're keeping it pretty nice and closed. We want to be large frame, reaching out, but with that idea that there is something pulling my limbs back. So I've got this kind of springy quality, like a tree, like an evergreen tree in winter, they say, where the snow piles on the tree, and if it gets too heavy, it relaxes, but then springs back into posture. With that being said, I'm just going to do a couple of the first move here, Wild Horse Parts Main, so you can follow along at home. That's one. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Just a couple more here. I'm not counting, but feel free to rewind the video if you need some extra instruction. And just do these for as many reps as feels comfortable. Trying to stay relaxed throughout. Remember, our motto in Tai Chi is to relax harder. So we're relying on the bones and the structure in the bones, not so much in the relaxation or in the musculature, but the relaxation of the entire body and the structure of the bones and tendons. Awesome. From here, we're going to move into brush, knee, and push, which is going to be a similar movement, but we're going to hold the ball with the elbow pointing in the direction we're going to be moving, and we're going to make the ball with the right hand in this case, palm up, left hand, palm down. So almost like we're covering something. We're going to circle the right palm in this case around, and we're going to brush past both the knees and into a push with the palm. So I want you to lead with the fingers and then settle the palm downwards afterwards. Other hand is just brushing past the knee, hence the name brush, knee, and push. And you should still be able to kind of reach out and touch your thigh if you need to with your thumb. Nice relaxed shoulders, round posture, and then transitioning to the other side. Right hand palm down, left hand palm up, pointing with the right elbow in between our legs, circle around with the left, brush past both the knees to center and push. setting the heel right at the end, or the heel to palm right at the end, and then transitioning, oops, to the other side. Just do a couple of these. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Couple more here. And trying to stay nice and relaxed through the bones. Remind gently your shoulders to drip down your back, especially in any positions where we're reaching up above the shoulder. We don't want our shoulder to come up to our ear. Sink the shoulder blades down, and then relax into the movement. Breathe in. Breathe in. Just going to do 2 more. And then before we end our set here, I'd just like to draw attention to how we get up, making sure we shift our center of gravity over our hips, tucking our tailbone as if we were going to lift something heavy, because we are lifting something heavy at all times, which is the weight of gravity. And so we want to make sure we've got good postural alignment. We're relying on the muscles in the leg and the structures in the bones, and coming to our standing position.